This conference will now be recorded.
Not able to
You did a
join
good
us tonight, they can always listen on the website. The second thing I get to do is to remind everybody to keep your microphones on mute until it's your turn to talk. But of course, we want you to talk. So, but in the meantime, if you keep your microphones off, then we can keep the background noise down and distractions and things like that. And then my third task, and it's my favorite one of all.
Emily?
And that, I hear someone calling my name. Yes?
It's me.
Hi, Ryan.
I just want to tell you, I'm so everybody's thinking a good job with my that that letter that
Oh, okay. Well, I tell you what, Ryan, I had a good person to write about, so it all kind of took care of itself. But thank you for mentioning that.
Emily, how come
The
you?
first thing I get to do is introduce our hostess, and we're actually going to officially start the show. My favorite part is letting you know who the hostess is. That's someone who we know is a person that embodies the Wood Lane mission. She encourages people, she empowers people, and she inspires people. Our hostess is Miss Kim Paxton.
Thank you. Welcome to the Connect with Kim show. Thank you for being here tonight. It's a great way to get together in this virtual format. We hope you enjoy the show. We share conversations, news you can use, and have fun. So welcome to everyone who's new on the Connect with Kim show. We got a nice crowd out on the show tonight, so thank you. So for all of you guys are wondering, so how we got the name Connect with Kim show, it was my opportunity to stay connected during the pandemic. So me, Emily, and Rhonda Kendall, we came up with a kind of like the name Connect with Kim. So I want to thank Rhonda and Emily both on the show tonight, so thank you. And so we're going to the motivational message next. And it says, to live a fulfilled life, we need to keep creating what is next of our lives. Without dreams and goals, there is no living, only merely existing, and that is not why we are here. So that's by Mark Twain, and I really like that. So the announcement, the winter storm 2021 has infected the entire country. Level 3 was declared in Wood County and everything closed down as required. Reminder to get your COVID-19 vaccine and masks are mandatory throughout Ohio. Stay positive. Here are some suggestions for you to consider. Think about things that make you happy. Find a hobby that makes you happy. Think about the things that you're grateful for. Always remain positive. So I have a question for everyone. What are new hobbies that you have started since the pandemic? Chris has one.
How my mom saw of snow. How my mom saw snow of her house.
That was nice of you, Chris.
Yep.
So, you know, we like that popcorn format. And so if you get a chance to share, you can call on somebody. If you get called on, it's okay to pass. You don't have to answer.
Sorry, I was sorry.
Well, I can't think of a new hobby that I would have picked up on, so I'm going to have to pass, unless you have something, Alan.
Nope, I'm going to have to pass too.
Okay, Dennis Miller.
My hobby is reading at church. My iPad, Lynn Beard. Lynn?
Thank you, Dennis. My hobby is I did a lot of golfing this summer through the pandemic. And I got new golf clubs for Christmas. So yay.
So more golfing is in your future, right?
Yes, more golfing in my future. I picked Melissa Frizzato.
Thank you, Lynn. I will pass. I pick Kim Paxton.
So one of my hobbies besides working has been I've been doing a little bit more crafting, which I'm not that good. So I'll pick Melissa Coe, who's new on the show. So
Hi, thank you, Kim. I'll say that I've done a lot more reading, and also we started remodeling our house, so that's been fun. So I think that's a nice hobby we've got going on right now. And I pick Brandyn.
So I like to do Zumba. That's my hobby. There's a lot of Zumba fun. And Rhonda Kendall.
Thanks, Brandyn. Hi, everybody. I really haven't picked up a new hobby. So I really don't have anything new to share. I would say shopping. I do more shopping online. Is that a hobby?
yes.
We could ask Shad. So I pick Mike Nuzum.
I've been shopping online, Walmart.com, and then also I went to Toledo just last weekend with my roommate. We went to Airbender. It was up in Toledo, and I love jumping on trampolines, so it's fun.
Hey, Mike, can you pick somebody?
Ryan Janis.
Well, maybe church is an option. Is that church is an option, Emily?
Sure. Absolutely.
Going to church every Saturday. So we can do anything we want after I come home while like watching TV. Think if the players will come back from Tampa Bay in the off season. That's all I got to say.
All right.
Anybody? I have to pick anybody. You, Emily.
Okay. Thank you, Ryan. This is not necessarily new, but I've started to do puzzles more than I've kind of picked it up again. I kind of go in spurts, but definitely a lot more puzzles during the pandemic.
How big?
And,
like 500 pieces, Emily? Like 500?
Oh, well, you know what, Ryan? I do them online. I do them on my computer screen, so I don't quite get up to 500. I don't think I could see all the pieces on my little screen, but
I mean, how you do? Are you comparing? How you do it?
It's a little game that a little website that I can go to, and you can do the puzzles right online. You pick which one you want to do and do them that way. Yeah. All right, I'm going to pick Stephanie.
You have to share that with us, Emily.
Okay. I will do that.
Hi, everyone. Actually, I just started a new hobby a couple of weeks ago, missing going to Disney, and I have to prepare for our whole group Disney trip, right? So I've been designing white canvas shoes and making them into Disney characters. So I'm decorating Disney shoes for the family.
Wow.
So yeah. Here, I'll show you a picture of one. This is my daughter's Bo Peep and Woody shoes. Aren't they fun?
Aww.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to think about Disney characters and paint. So I feel like I'm traveling, but I'm just sitting at my dining room table. I'm going to pick, has Chris, have you gone yet?
I think Julie is the only one that has not gone.
Well, then I picked Julie.
Oh, so I don't know that I have a new hobby. I'm still walking a lot, but I probably am cooking more than anything because we don't go out to eat as much. So probably cooking. And I don't know who's left.
I think everybody's had a chance to share. By the way, Julie, we're coming for dinner.
I'm cooking right now, actually, as we speak. Hence my camera's not on because I'm all over the kitchen.
I think we can be there in about 30 minutes.
We're having spaghetti. It's
I'll
not
just
real.
meet you. I'll meet you at Chili's,
It works.
Julie.
That's very funny, Emily.
I know one family member that will meet you at Chili's. She'll probably walk there.
Okay. All right. I think everybody's had a chance to share.
Yes.
So thank you.
So I'll go on with the show. So we get to know our guests tonight. It is my pleasure to.
What about Kim? What about the game Waffles versus Pancakes versus Waffles?
I know you guys love that game, but since we have 2 people on today, me and Emily didn't think we would have enough time. Maybe if we do 1 round of it, we can do it. We're quick. That's up to Emily. Call.
Well, okay. I'll tell you what. You know what, Melissa? We'll probably plan it for another show. Okay.
Can we do it?
I'm glad that you like it.
Can we do it? Can we do it next Wednesday?
Yep. We'll make sure we do it next Wednesday.
All right.
Well, do you want to tell the new people, Emily, what the game is, for they aren't sitting there being suspicious?
Trying to wonder what it is. What are Pancakes versus Waffles? What kind of a game? It's the fun little game. It's kind of like King of the Hill, and you pick a topic, and everybody in the group gets to share their response to a question. So last week we did name your all-time favorite candy bar, and then we create rounds. We start with Pancakes versus Waffles. Everybody votes for their favorite of those 2. Whoever wins the round goes on to the next round. And so then we randomly select what's going to come up next, and then we just keep voting. We get through all the rounds until we crown a winner. And Waffles beat all the movies. How that happened, I don't know. But Waffles are pretty popular.
Yes. We're bringing that game back by popular demand next week, guys.
Yeah, come back and we'll play a round of it. Welcome, Katie Rupert.
And at the end of your thing today,
yeah,
I have to ask you a question, Kim.
Okay. Sounds good. So it is my pleasure to welcome Brandyn, Broshious, and Mike Nuzum. I will interview them one at a time. So I'll start with Brandyn first. Hello, Brandyn.
Hi.
So I have some questions I'd like to ask you.
Okay.
So who is your hero and why?
Ooh. My favorite hero. You know what? I like Superman because he got super strength. He saves around the world and stuff like that. I mean,
Superman's cool.
yes.
He does good things.
Yeah. I wish I would have the superpowers like Superman sometimes.
Yes.
Don't we all though? What is your favorite type of music and then your favorite singer?
You know what? My favorite type of music is Latin music. And my favorite singer will be Shakira.
Ah.
She's a good singer.
Yeah, she is.
I'm not that familiar with her music, but I'll have to listen to her.
Yep.
So what song would you sing at karaoke night? I know this is something that Brent told us that. Well, we're hoping that after the pandemic we can all have a big old party on campus and sing at karaoke night.
Okay. Oh my goodness. You know what? I like the Harmony Rhapsody by the Queen. And I can sing that one really good.
Oh.
Well, if you need some help, we would love to help you out by singing it too.
All right.
We got some singers in the house.
I don't want to sing it now, so.
Yeah. What makes you laugh the most?
Oh, what makes me laugh the most?
You know,
Like,
hey, Brandon, it could
yes.
be a TV show, a movie, a person, a game, all kinds of things.
I mean, I think, hold on, it's just like, there's a lot of stuff in my head now. You know what? Lions will be the funniest because I got a really funny show. My favorite person is Phoebe. He makes me laugh.
A lot of people say Dennis Miller makes them laugh, so he does. So
Yeah.
look at him, he's already laughing on the show.
Yes.
What is your favorite vacation spot or favorite place that you have traveled?
Ooh. So I've been to a couple of them. My favorite spot will be California. And I like the Great Bear Mountains where you go up in the mountains and see the bears and stuff. And there's a wolf up there too. Because I like wolves.
I have never been to California.
It's a really nice place.
That's on my bucket list to go one of these days.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, so think of your all-time favorite meal. If you could eat the same meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
You know what? I gotta go with pizza.
Yeah. What kind of pizza?
It can be, I'll eat anything, like the pineapple upside down. Pizza.
I love pineapple pizza. It's my all-time favorite.
Yep.
So, are you from around this area for people that might not know you?
I'm not from this area, but I was in Toledo. I was from Toledo, and then I started moving to Perrysburg with my dad, And then about 8 years, I've been over here with my roommate, Mike, and that's how we got in. And it was a nice place.
Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to share with us right now?
You know what? Me and my roommate, we went to Urban Air last weekend, and it has like all kinds of stuff you can do. It's a lot of fun.
It sounds like fun. So you're saying that Action Club should go there as a group?
Yes, if they want to.
Shout out to Rhonda Kendall there. Action Club should go.
I see how you slid that in there. Uh-huh.
I think that's it.
Well, that's all that I had for you. So I'll ask Mike some questions, then we can open it up to the audience if they have questions for you too.
Okay.
Well, thank you, Brandon.
Yep.
Michael Nuzum. So Michael, I have some questions for you.
Okay.
Who is your hero and why?
I'm gonna say Spider-Man. He's pretty awesome how he shoots webs and saves the day. He saves people like from fires and stuff, and that's awesome.
We all need those superpowers, don't we?
Yeah.
I don't have the superpowers yet. Maybe one of these days. What is your favorite type of music and your favorite singer?
My favorite singer will be Rascal Flatts. He's pretty good.
Good choice.
Country. And my favorite music would be Life is a Highway.
I love Rascal Flatts. I can jam to them anytime. And they're all from Columbus, so it's Ohio group.
Oh,
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they have a guitar that one of the guys plays that's shaped as a Buckeye. Well, it's like has a Buckeyes on it.
Yep.
Yeah, I love Rascal Flatts. They're one of my favorite groups. They're pretty awesome to see in concert, Mike, if you haven't had the opportunity to see them.
Yeah.
Do you jam Rascal Flatts on your guitar that you play?
Sometimes I do.
Sounds like an Action Club meeting too. Rascal Flatts concert.
Yeah.
Brandon, did you hear that? Brandon, did you hear what Shelley said?
I did.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. It sounds like I better start planning. That's okay.
Shelley,
Fun for all.
Yeah. So what song would you sing at karaoke, Mike?
Break Away by Kelly Clarkson.
I know that song. I can sing it with you.
Yeah.
We should all practice these songs at Action Club sometime. No.
Yep.
Hey, I got a guitar. Me and you would jam them out together.
You hear that, Ron?
Yes, no singing, but I could be a backup dancer.
Sounds good. We'll take you to it.
Backup dancer too.
So what makes you laugh the most, Mike?
I love comedy, so I'm into comedy. Dennis Miller, sometimes he makes me laugh all the time. It's
Dennis
just how
makes
we make people laugh. It's just,
between you and Dennis, I'm always laughing.
Yes,
yep,
I am, Mike.
Praise
yep.
the Lord, Dennis Miller.
Good, Kim Pal.
So, what is your favorite vacation spot and favorite place that you have traveled?
Well, actually, me and Brandon went to Dollywood last year down in Tennessee in Glattenburg, and it was really nice. It was really nice, and it was really cool. And I'll say I like it. You know, Tennessee's my favorite
I know you
vacation.
happened to miss an Action Club meeting to go to on this vacation, but you could have taken us with you guys.
Yeah.
Did you hear that one, Rhonda?
I mean, they have the best big fried steak in Tennessee. I'm telling you.
Rhonda, did you hear that? Rhonda, did you hear that from Kim?
Well, I love Tennessee. I would agree with you, Mike. It's a pretty place.
Yes.
Well, you were in Dollywood, weren't you?
Yes, Dollywood. Yep.
It's a cool place.
I've
Yep.
been to Tennessee, but the part of Tennessee I've been to is up in the you go up into the mountains, and then there's like a big hotel, look like a circle. And
Yeah,
I stayed.
I love
That's,
Nashville. It's a country music city, Mike. We should all go to Nashville.
Oh yeah.
I've been to Nashville, Tennessee, also to be there with my cousins one time, and we were staying at a hotel, and there was a hotel in Nashville that you go up to the top and you can let the boats come down.
Cool. I think Emily, they're saying that we need to take the show on the road.
And the hotel that I'm talking about, Kim, Emily Shields has been there before. Same
So
hotel I
is
was talking.
So is Rhonda Kendall. It's one of her favorite spots, guys, if you guys didn't know that. So think of your all-time favorite meal. If you could eat the same meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
It has to be Alfredo, chicken Alfredo for me. I love chicken Alfredo. I love noodles. I'm a noodle fan. Like anything that has to do with noodles, like spaghetti. I just love it.
Well, maybe our friend Julie will save you some spaghetti since that's what she's cooking there.
It's going pretty fast.
See what are you getting into, Kim? Kim Possible?
Yep, Kim Possible's getting into trouble here. It's my show, I can, Melissa. So is that what you always get when you go to Olive Garden, like every week with Dennis?
Yes, Dennis knows what I always order. Huh, Dennis?
Yes, I do.
Chicken Alfredo?
Yep.
I remember that you getting that big bowl at Olive Garden when we went after Advocacy Day last year. We all went there. And
Yep.
you were pretty full afterwards.
Oh yeah.
So Mike, for the people who don't know you, since there's some new people on the show tonight, so are you originally from like the Bowling Green area, or can you?
Yes, actually, I was first I was living in Holland with my family,
Okay.
and then I have a huge family. I have 22 brothers and 9 sisters altogether. and we lived in Holland, and then we moved to outside of Bowling Green, which is on Keene Road. And then my parents decided to move me into a group home. And then I went in a group home on 1245 Clough Street here in Bowling Green. Then I moved from there to South Enterprise, had a roommate. And then now I moved with my roommate now with Brandyn, and it's been a year. So I'm glad I got a good roommate. So I've been living on 4th Street for about a year now and a half.
So is there anything else you would like to share with us?
I am the president of Action Club. I'm super excited to be the president. Helping, serving, helping people with needs and that need help. Like we helped rake the leaves this last year, and we're hoping to do it this year more. We do a lot of projects, and I hope that people can know that we're there for them. We're just there for them to help support our county, everything.
So I think it's a huge shout out to Action Club tonight on the show. So
Yes.
that's for all the planning that we're hoping to do.
All right. Didn't want to interrupt the show, but yay for Action Club. Couldn't do it without all of you, though. You guys are the ones who make the club awesome.
Brandyn, we need to get more social. We need to get more social. We need to get into more social stuff after the pandemic is done.
Rhonda's working on that, guys. So
Hey,
Melissa,
Casey,
if you didn't catch that Rhonda's Action Club president, and so we're all giving her some advice here on the show tonight, and Mike gave a big speech out to Action Club as well.
Emily.
Yeah.
When are we going to go back in person for people first?
I'm not sure yet, Melissa, but I'll let you know. I'll probably be able to tell you this week, okay?
Thank you, Emily.
You're welcome, Melissa.
And our club has been doing good. I give credit to Rhonda Kendall for helping us get the money situated and doing what she's doing a good job.
Yay, Rhonda.
Yeah, right, Rhonda. I think Melissa Coe was going to try to say something, guys.
I just wanted to say, I think I need to get involved with this Action Club because it sounds like you guys do great things.
Well, we'll invite you to, I'll email you the when the next meeting is.
Okay, that sounds wonderful. Melissa, you are welcomed with open arms. We'd love to have you come. That sounds wonderful. It's kind of up my alley, so I would love to help with that.
Melissa, who's your friend on your left there?
This is my little guy who thinks he's still little. His name is Easton. He's 8. And we still have our winter hat on because I guess it's cold inside.
Yeah. I know your dancer was cooking dinner at one time. I don't know if she's still around.
She is cooking dinner, or she was. Emerson, she might be upstairs doing her math homework.
Well, will you tell your husband that we said that you're number ones?
Yes. I could try to get him in here, but I'm not sure he will come in. He might be camera shy. Don't do that, please.
Well, your son's not camera shy.
No, he's not at all. Yeah, he's not camera shy at all. But I'm going to show you my husband real quick. He has the dog and he's eating. 1 second.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, your wife's number one, okay?
Okay.
Hi.
This is Kim Paxton.
Oh, okay. Nice to meet you.
Nice
There's
to
a whole
meet
bunch of
you.
people on
Oh, perfect. I'm eating.
And this is Emerson.
Hi.
That's Kim. And there's lots of other people out there. Okay, I'm done talking now. I'm sorry.
I hear you're a dancer, Emerson.
Yes. What? She said she knows you're a dancer.
You have to let us know, Melissa, if she has any performances coming up in the area where we can go watch her.
Okay, I will. She's in the Nutcracker Ballet, all jazzed up. So that's a really fun thing, and that's in November. So we'll definitely keep you posted. Hopefully this pandemic is not going to hinder that.
Okay.
I see an Action Club outing.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm busy, Wanda.
I want a huge shout out to our SSA, Jeremy. Me and Brandon, SSA.
And
He's an awesome guy.
And Mike, he's also my SSA, so I'll give a shout out to Jeremy Brewcup right now too.
He's doing a good job.
Even though Jeremy could not be on tonight, he said it gets a little bit crazy when he gets home, but he said he told me to tell everybody that he said hello.
Hello. Yep.
Hello. Yeah. So if you guys, if we have any questions for Brandon and Mike, now's the time to open it up. I think Emily has a question.
Well, I have a question for Brandon.
Yes,
I was wondering, Brandon, could you lead us through a little bit of sequence of Zumba right now? I mean, like, even if we're just using our arms or something, could you lead us? We might not have any music, but we could at least do what you do.
Okay. I mean, I done it for the other class. Where she does it, I like to stand up a lot. So, but let's see. I mean,
I didn't mean to put you on the spot. It's okay if we can. It's all right. I just thought, well, maybe I could ask you, how did you get interested in Zumba? How did that happen for you?
So when I was about, I'm going to say about like 15 or 16 years old, and I got really interested in Zumba at the Y in Fort Mix Y. And that's how I got sorted in Zumba class. It's a great workout.
Mm-hmm.
It was, and just followed an instructor, and I was like, you know what? I feel I want to be in it. And that's how I got it.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Chris, do you have a question?
Yeah, for Brandon, we work at.
I work at All About the Kids in Bowling Green.
Mike. We work at Mike.
I work at First Solo in Perrysburg.
My favorite is Spider-Man. Wanda. Emily.
Yes.
We Katie and Shadi not on now. Shadi and Katie not on. The two people not on now.
Shelly and Katie, yeah, they had to sign off.
Kim.
Yep.
Kim.
Yes, Chris.
Next Wednesday.
I know me and Emily are working on that. I'm not sure if Emily got any.
Terry Robinson.
You guys want Terry Robinson?
Yes.
You guys all want SSAs. Me and Emily were, we just sent out some emails today, and I don't know if we got an official answer on that, Emily, did we?
It's a surprise.
Emily.
Mike, Nuzum, you hear that?
Yeah.
Who is that?
Emily.
Yes, Chris. Yes, Chris.
I said what She went at breakfast. She got a new job.
Oh, she got a new job? So
Yep.
she doesn't work at ViaQuest anymore?
Nope. I live
Oh.
in my number now.
Okay.
Is that Mike? Is that Zach Parcher hiding in the background there?
Yes.
Hi. Hi guys.
Hi.
Hi. Hi Elena.
Hi, Lena.
Hi.
Tim,
Yes.
you went tomorrow, Tim?
I do work tomorrow.
What was it, Emily? You been there tomorrow?
Why be
I
there
will be.
What, you too, Rondo? You too.
Yep.
Well,
Hey, I think Dennis might have had a question. Did you have a question, Dennis?
Yeah, me and Mike got the same nephew. Right, Mike?
Yes, we do.
Wow.
Yes, we do.
Emily, how can I be?
How, Mike?
Oh gosh,
Well,
Melissa, I don't really know all the details, but it might be through marriage, like maybe one member of
Mike.
Dennis's family married somebody in Mike's family,
Right.
maybe.
Yeah.
It's his,
Something I don't really know, but there's lots of ways.
It's his brother's son. It's his brother's son, and my niece is his mom.
Okay, there you go.
Mike. How you both doing? You both doing?
Huh?
How Tim Niman doing? Tim Niman doing?
Pretty good.
Yep. I miss him. We miss you. I will too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris worked with Tim, Mike, at
Yeah.
ViaQuest.
Hey, Mike. Remember you, my roommate, and the Japan?
Yeah.
Yep. Tim.
Yes, Chris.
Mike, what about I came back with him. He is living I did before.
Oh, okay. You and Mike were roommates before?
Yep.
I'm sure you guys partied all the time together.
Mike. Remember that me on my leg? Remember on my cops?
Yeah.
Kim.
All right.
Kim.
So Kim, I think
Yes,
we have
Chris.
maybe time for one more question, Kim.
Okay.
Kim.
Yes, Chris.
My son was that me before or my had cops whole secret file.
Okay.
That's everything.
But
Does anyone have any more
anybody
questions
have any?
for Mike or Brandon? Well, if we don't have any more questions, I want to thank everybody for taking some time out of their evening to be with us tonight on the Konnect with Kim show. Rory's here, so all that anybody who wants to come back, just email me next week and I can send you guys a link. Since we've changed the link every week now, since it used to be on Engage, but we had some issues with that, so we're doing it like this for now. So everybody's welcome to come back.
I'll tomorrow.
I'll try to come see you, Chris.
Kim, if every time you send me, you have my mom's email, so send it to my mom's email, Kim.
I will. I'll send it to your mom's email.
Thank you, Kim.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Kim. You did so amazing. I was so happy to be a part of this. You are totally my role model. I adore you. So thank you for inviting me.
Well, thank you, Melissa.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We work at.
I work at the board of DD.
You know Terry Robinson?
I do. Is he really, really tall?
Him a you know this Marco before? You know this Marco? You
I
know
know
this
Terry
Marco?
Robinson.
You know yes Marco? Yes Marco?
I'm not sure. I'm kind of new there, so I don't
You know
know
the
everyone.
so what number? Yeah. Hey.
Hey, Chris. Chris, should I get Melissa and come visit you at the snack cart tomorrow? Can Melissa make the snack cart tomorrow?
Afternoon. So I'll go to 1.
Okay. Come find me. We'll go visit Chris at the snack cart.
Are you in tomorrow, Stephanie?
I am.
Okay, because I don't know where the snack cart is. So
I
do you
know.
have?
I will take you there.
Okay, I'll meet you tomorrow, Chris.
Yes.
Emily. I got my second shot. My second shot done. I had the number shot. I finished my second shot.
Come up with me next week.
Got your second shot done. Good job. That's awesome.
I asked her.
That's awesome. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. So great to see you all.
Thank you.
We'll be back.
Really good job, Kim.
Emily.
Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Kim.
Mike.
Good job tonight.
Great job, Kim.
Thank you.
Emily.
Thank
you. Yes, Melissa.
See you next Tuesday for People First.
Okay, I'll see you next Tuesday, okay? Actually, I might see you before then because I'm going to come to a swimming practice.
You are? Why, Emily? Why?
Why, Emily?
I just might have to take some pictures or something.
For what reason?
Would that be a good thing?
For what?
Would that be okay if I did that? Well, we for us to highlight all of the athletes that are on the swim team. I could do that. Would that be okay?
Yeah. Who you want to give it to?
Yeah.
You have
to. You know how I put it.
You have
to
to
put the pictures on Facebook or on Instagram or on our Twitter account, so everybody in our community can see who our swimming athletes are.
What about basketball?
Well, we did basketball a few weeks ago, so I don't know that we'll do it again, but we haven't done swimming yet, so we definitely want to do swimming.
Emily, ask Jacob. You're one of the advisors for People First. Ask Jacob. He's our coach for swimming.
That's right. And I wanted to hear from you guys when your practices are.
Okay.
Our next practice is next Monday.
Next Monday.
Okay.
From 5:30 to.
No, 4:30 to 5:15.
Sorry, 4:30 to 5:15.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be there next Monday.
I'll remind you, Emily Dunn-Face.
Thank you, Kim.
I will too.
All right, guys.
Kim,
Thanks
I'll
for
see
being here today. So great to see you all.
Yeah, I'll see you next Tuesday on People First.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Bye, guys. Have a good evening.
Bye, Rhonda.
Bye. Have
Bye-bye.
a good night.
Bye, Rhonda.
Bye,
Bye.
Rhonda.
Have a good night.
Bye, Rhonda. Bye, Julie. Bye, Dennis. Bye, Melissa. Bye, Kim.
Bye.
Bye.